Right. So today my face is a little bit darkened, right? On the day of resurrection, disbeliever's face will be darkened, right? So my face is a little bit darker than usual today, right? The topic is Surah 30. We're moving along swiftly. I might even do 2 surahs today because I might die at Surah 34, right? So moving along, right? Let's go to Ayat 9, verse 9, right? And we're talking about Allah would have never wronged them, but they are wronging themselves, right? So let me just address this concept with finality and conclusion, in that people could actually wrong others without others harming them, right? There's something like innocent harm, right? People can actually harm others, and it can go from the lowest level to the highest level in society, from the lowest level to the highest level in spirituality, right? There is something like harming others, right? There is actually something like harming others innocently, right? So not because somebody going through something, people like to use this karma thing as an excuse, right? Something happened to you, that's your karma, right? People like to use this as an excuse, but some of us have already been completed our karma and still be going through shit, right? So that's not the answer, right? Or at least you all misinterpret it wrong, right? Because it's not my karma to be going through so many things I'm going through now. Anyways, so this is just something I have to address, that people can actually harm you at whatever level innocently, right? And it's a sad state of affairs, but it does happen, right? Good. Second thing that I want to address, right? The book is talking about diversity in your languages and colors, right? Allah created people of all colors, and might I add, all ethnicities, all class, all hair types, right? So that we're trying to avoid discrimination of people based on, in this day and age, still color, skin type, all them thing. And that's why I advocate for class, right? For coming together based on class, right? Ignoring your hair type, your skin color, all these things, and coming together to advocate, right, on the basis of class, a class system, or demolishing a class system, right, that is existent, right? Because people combine both race and class at the top level, right? People combine both class and race at the top level to torment others and to eliminate others at the lower level, right? I repeat that. People torment people at a lower level, right, based on both class and race or ethnicity, right? They combine ethnicity, right? So you find people coming together, and there is a clique at the top, which God has exposed me to. There's a clique at the top, right, who torment people based on the elimination of the lower class. You want to eliminate people so you maintain the status quo in society, right? That is that. Anyhow, we are looking to eliminate the discrimination of people based on color, skin, hair type, whatever, right? And bring some kind of repayment for certain things, such as MK Ultra, which people do to people, right? People do to people intentionally, right? And then think they are right in doing things like MK Ultra and people and that kind of thing, right? We are looking to address these issues, which is beyond class and race, and is also actually integrated very much with class and race, right? But it also can be separated from that, because it has a lot to do with entertainment. It has a lot to do with the lust industry. It has a lot to do with race, class, ethnicity, all these things, right? People just choose people and choose the MK Ultra for no reason at all, right? So we are looking to address issues like that and get repayment for things like that has happened to people, right? Good. Conversation is over with regard to that. Right, so the book is saying that when adversity touches people, they call upon God, turning in repentance, but then they forget God, right? I talked about that already, right? Allah extends provisions for evil and restrict it, right? So this is another excuse to maintain the status quo. And I'm addressing the things in your book and in your religion. I'm addressing the things in your book and in your religion, right? That is very, very disturbing, right? I am not changing the book. I am vocalizing how I feel about it. I'm addressing the things in your book. That is classes, maintaining an ethnic and classes situation in the world, right? Allah choose to restrict. So I could choose, if I have $10 million trillion, I could choose, hey, I do not want to give this person anything, but I choose to give this person something instead. right? I could choose that, right? Or Allah could use me to choose that, right? What kind of thing is that, right? I'm addressing the things in the book, right? And showing you all how your system is very, 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 very flawed at the top level, right? So that's that, right? So be patient,